What did you think of your thing last night? The Battle of the Talk Show Hosts, as it was captioned.
Do you want the honest answer? It was a personal and a professional embarrassment.
Well, let me.
But then such things usually are to me.
Well, let me tell you this much. You've just redeemed yourself. Seriously, you are doing what Reagan should do. Can you know, if Reagan...
We made a very common mistake in this business in doing that particular program, and the mistake was that we had an incredible house, and we played to the house while we are, in essence, a radio program. And the people there, I think, for the most part, probably 99.9%, came away feeling entertained, having had a great time, met an awful lot of nice people, exchanged a lot of good greetings and wishes, and signed lots of autographs, and that was all fine and well. But in terms of a radio show, it was a disaster.
So what you're saying, we really didn't need a simulcast, even. I guess maybe you should have. That's a very good point. You know what my assessment is? You want to know?
What's that?
Well, I thought at first the technical problems were absolutely incredible. But that was remedied very quickly. That was obviously an oversight. The whole thing I thought was cute, but I think you people could have learned a few lessons from me. Very frankly. If I charge these people money to come in and see a battle, not necessarily a conversation, but a battle between three people in a sense. That's what I thought the advertising implied. Hi, I'm Dick Norman, and I'm gonna kick. And Ted would talk about you and the Queen Mary, and you'd say I'm the Mad Dog, and I'm gonna tear you people apart. That's what I wanted to hear. I didn't want to hear people talk about Nicaragua. I mean, we hear that all the time. But aside from that, I thought it was a good plus. I bet you the restaurant made a fortune. Because it sounded like Madison Square Garden. It really did.
Oh, the place was jammed. Absolutely jammed. We were stunned with how many people were there.
A couple of people asked last night why I would not want to appear, as well as a number of other has-been radio callers. And it would have been interesting, to walk in, kind of been there for that, watch that, and maybe possibly have been one of the people on the mic who had the guts to tell you people really what's on their mind.
Well, Lionel, I'm going to cut you short at this point because, first of all, I don't really want to talk about last night, and I'm, deeply engrossed in another conversation.
I've got another subject.
Well, I'm sorry.
That initial conversation.
I've got a break.
WFLA, the talk of Tampa Bay.
You learn the meaning of life.
Russ, I gave you my opinion. You satisfied with that?
Right. I think your opinion's wrong.
That's fine. I think yours is wrong, and I think you're mentally unbalanced.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
I realize that, but mine's the only one that counts.
Dick Norman, 9 to noon, only on 970 WFLA, the talk of Tampa Bay.
25 minutes after the hour of 1 o'clock. Al in St. Petersburg. Hi, Al. You're on the air, WFLA.
Good afternoon, Lassiter.
Hi there.
I'd like to lay a couple of words on you, see if they might ring a bell. Words like principles, integrity, character, things like this.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're possessed of these qualities, and I admire you greatly for them.
No, I'm not possessed of them. I strive for them, though.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Not always successfully.
I licked a drinking problem sometime in the past. I have not been cursed with an overweight problem. I have some friends who are, and I can appreciate the problems you have going through what you're going through, and I wish you all the luck in the world.
Actually, the two things are not terribly unrelated. Most people who do have a drinking problem tend not to eat so they won't put on weight so they can continue to drink.
Well, this is just an aside. I wanted to address a part of this. Your spots on the Nutrisystem, you presented them in a way that you sincerely believed in these. You presented them as an organization committed to helping people with a problem. Now, these terms that I threw out on the table there, principles, integrity, character, I listened to this broadcast menagerie. I got about 5 hours listening to them since it came up on your program on WFLA about a week ago. I started listening to them about an hour in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, their lack of originality is only exceeded by their lack of the aforementioned qualities. I'll tell you what, now this is my opinion, and for the benefit of anyone who might be listening, it is something to which I am legally entitled to. I think that the fellow who writes these cards for them over there ought to look up a couple of words like insipid and ignominious and maybe explain to them what these words mean, because in my opinion, that's exactly what they are over there. And anybody that would start to try to intimidate you by waving a legal system in front of you is just so damn insecure. And I am just extremely annoyed at these people over there.
I'm real annoyed at them, too. I'm extremely annoyed.
It's not something that affects me personally. Like I say, I don't have a weight problem. It doesn't affect me professionally as it does you, to the tune of $20 a day, which I understand the way you say it. Your principles and integrity are worth more than that $20 a day, and I applaud you sincerely. I would like to consider you friend.
Well, I thank you very much.
And I just can't think anything nasty enough to say about that butt wipe over there.
I don't think you have to. I believe his actions speak loudly for them.
Well,
for
thank you for giving me the time, Lassiter.
Okay, thank you, Al.
You have my support.
Take care, my friend. One line available in Pinellas, 461-9352, 461-WFLA. John in Tampa. Hi, John. You're on the air at WFLA.
How you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Hey, I want to ask you a question before I get serious. What was it like batting behind Maris and Mantle in 1961?
I don't know. That was Skowron.
Yeah.
Not Lassiter.
Oh, you're Lassiter.
Lou Skowron.
Hey, listen.
I think I'm saying it right. Close enough, anyway.
I just want to say that I am proud that I have not listened to WRBQ 105 in the last 6 years that I've been listening to radio in the Tampa area. I will not have my intelligence questioned, as will a lot of the people who listen to your show. They talk and talk and talk and talk. They don't say anything. Their motto is Q105 means music, and that's a bunch of bull. If I want to listen to music, I listen to 101 or 95 YNF. And if I want entertainment early in the morning, I tune into DIZ out of Orlando. Baxter and Mark are very funny. And if there are people who out there listening right now who are tired of the garbage that you hear on 105, I'd suggest trying to pick up DIZ. But I just wanted to get on the radio today.
Okay, John.
All right.
Take care, my friend.
See ya.
Two lines open, both in Hillsborough, 990-9352, 990-WFLA. It's really about the only thing on my mind today. I hope you will forgive me for that. I won't hold your feet to the fire, although I'm not overly interested in talking about last night. Maybe in a day or two, you know. But that's the story. 990-9352 in Hillsborough, 461-9352 in Pinellas. Three times, and the first time he used an obscenity with my producer, and so when you're talking like this, and frankly, I had just spent 44 minutes addressing Cleveland Wheeler personally over the radio.
I heard that.
So we have a responsibility when someone calls in to make damn sure we know who it is before we let some bozo on the air purporting to be someone else.
Right.
And the first time he called up, he used an obscenity with my producer, so my producer hung up on him. He called back again, and my producer hung up on him. He called back a third time and said, hey, look, I really am Cleveland Wheeler. And so my producer, who, wasn't born yesterday, said, okay, if you really are, give me a phone number where I can call you back. And the phone number was WRBQ with an extension, so we were confident when we put him on the air that it really was Cleveland Wheeler, because we wouldn't have put anyone on unless we knew for a fact.
Right. But, I'm tired of listening to those guys run their mouth and just, talk a lot of crap, and you finally gave it back to him, and I just, if I could give you a medal, I would. Because, I hit the floor rolling laughing. Because he was really at a loss for words.
I can't begin to imagine why he called.
I don't know either because, you know...
Because he sure as hell made my point.
Yeah, but it sure as hell made my day.
Okay, Patrick.
It really did. Thanks a lot, Bob.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care. One line open, Hillsborough, the location, 990-9352. Sal in Clearwater. Hi, Sal. You're on the air at WFLA.
Hi, Bob.
Hi.
I'm glad that you set that jackass straight, Cleveland this morning.
Mm-hmm.
When I first moved down here, I began looking through the dials trying to find a good station. So finally I landed at the station, and the nonsense coming out of it is really an insult to my intelligence. One of the things is, like you say, he's making fun of, let's say, you, fat blob, right? There's a lot of blobs out there that, he's really making fun of all these people out there. And some of them are his listeners.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And he doesn't give a damn.
No, because I think the IQ level of these people listening to this trash is to the size of a baboon.
Well, Sal, let's be honest and objective here. This is a program that has enjoyed tremendous success in this market. It's a program that has been imitated and copied all over the country. And a lot of the work they do is damn good. Frankly, they had me laughing out loud somewhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock this morning.
In a blue moon, yeah.
They do a lot of good material. They have an incredible amount of time to fill every day. I really appreciate filling 4 hours of time. It's not easy. And they do it consistently and do it with a very consistent quality level. This is a business where we take shots back and forth at each other, where we have fun back and forth with each other because we enjoy doing it, the people we're doing it to enjoy having it done to them, and the people listening enjoy it as well. And that will continue. I promise you, the radio wars will continue. After today, it goes back to Toledo Weaver. And after today, it will have nothing whatsoever to do with this particular topic. And I have no intention of stopping whatsoever. And I suspect they have no intention of stopping.
No, I really can't. I can't believe it that it was stooped so low.